What's up, party people? It is Brian here with Unrivaled Multimedia, and the Denver Broncos are Super Bowl champions after decimating the Carolina Panthers in Super Bowl 50, 24-10. It was not as close as that score seems to be, in my opinion. This was the Von Miller Bowl. 2.5 sacks, two forced fumbles, six tackles. And I don't know what else this man could have done to stifle Cam Newton. This was one of the best games, in my opinion, defensively ever for a player in the Super Bowl. I just marvel and am still in shock at how Von Miller was in the grill of Cam Newton on almost every snap. Wow. I don't think anybody saw that coming, especially as good as the Carolina Panthers offensive line had been all season. But Von Miller was there every snap. There was not a play, I feel like, where Von Miller was not an impact on the defensive side of the ball for the Broncos. As far as this game overall, in my opinion, it was the Blunder Bowl. Overall, you had six turnovers, over, I believe, 16 penalties. Also, you had just so many false starts, just bad plays. Cam Newton was god awful in this game as far as protection, orders, and keeping the ball in his hands. Like I said, fumbled the ball twice, an interception, overthrew his receivers a lot in this game. He did throw for over 250 yards, but hey, overall, he just did not show up like he has all season, the MVP he has been all season. On the other end, Peyton Manning, no, this might be his last ride, but woo! Did he try to give this game away? Got a fumble and an interception, and Josh Norman, the defensive DB for the Panthers, dropped two interceptions that should have been there for him. Overall, Peyton Manning, he showed this game why it's time to call it a career. Only threw for 141 yards, no touchdown passes, and also no touchdown passes for Cam Newton. This was a defensive type of game, and for the Broncos, bravo. Also, you had DeMarcus Ware in this game, two sacks. He was all over Cam Newton. Overall, Cam Newton was sacked 6 times. I just didn't think that was going to happen. I knew it would be a close game, but my God, to hold the Panthers, who led the league in offensive efficiency this year, to 10 points, that just shows how good of a scheme the Broncos run. And Wade Phillips deserves a heck of a lot of credit for getting this team to where they are compared to a couple of years ago in the Super Bowl. They just seem to dominate and blitz over and over. Akeem Talib, even though he had a lot of dumb penalties, he was just wreaking havoc in the backfield. TJ Ward was knocking out Ted Ginn, Greg Olsen, anything moving that had Panthers on it, he was knocking it out. Also, you just had so many big plays and just deflected passes. The Panthers receivers just did not show up like that all year long. Philly Brown dropping passes. You had Funches dropping passes. Greg Olsen couldn't get open. This was a very, very frustrating game for Cam Newton. I just don't understand how the Panthers seem to be so shook. At halftime, I thought this game was over pretty much because of just how ineffective their offense was. And it seemed they made no adjustments. In the third quarter, they had it there again because Peyton Manning kept throwing bad passes and just not getting it to his receivers, and they could do nothing with it. Well, I knew when Graham Gano missed the field goal in the third quarter when it was 16-7 that they just weren't going to win this game. They could never get on any type of rhythm, and that, like I said, was due to Von Miller and DeMarcus Ware and the rest of the Broncos defense. So, kudos to Von Miller, who was very much deserving of the MVP of the Super Bowl, and this was a shock to me because I did pick the Panthers to win. I thought their offense was going to be too much. I thought they would be able to score just enough to win this game, but hey, it was the reverse. Manny was able to make just enough plays and not make the crucial turnover like Cam Newton did in this game. And let's talk about Cam Newton. He just seemed to go revert back to a really bad demeanor. And in the fourth quarter, when he fumbled the ball that Von Miller forced, he didn't even go on the ground to get it. The game is still in the balance, and you don't even go on the ground to get it. That is pathetic, in my opinion. You have to do that. This is the biggest game of your career. You're in the Super Bowl, and you don't even do that. You just stand there and just allow the ball just basically like, game is over anyways. So I think that Cam Newton's got to really answer for that and get answers as far as from his teammates about this, because they cannot have this in the future. This is the biggest game. You don't know if you're coming back. Ask Dan Marino. So overall, kudos to the Broncos. They seem way more prepared than the Panthers, who just looked shocked all game, out of balance, off rhythm, a lot of false starts, personal fouls, misconducts. It was just really a horrible performance for the Panthers, who were coming to this game, had only lost one game whole season. So really want to hear from you people. Broncos fans, I know you are very excited. I want to hear your thoughts about how Von Miller was just a god defensively. I want to know if you think Peyton Manning, this is his last ride. Also, Panthers fans, are you upset with Cam Newton, how he played and his demeanor, and him not jumping on that fumble in the fourth quarter? It just seems like the lack of preparation this week for the Panthers. So, as always, with that being said, please give this video a thumbs up, share this video, and as always, subscribe to Unrivaled Multimedia. And until the next episode of Blitz, take it easy.